Evening, John.
Evening,
Are we happy?
Lee. How are you?
I'm all good. Are you happy?
I'm okay.
Oh, come on, John. We need to know the ins and outs of what's affecting John Wright. Come on, what's up?
A couple of weeks ago, I woke up and one of my colonies of Plating Montes was half dead. I've been trying to save it, but in a storage tub, but it's all just dying off. So I've dumped it, and then I lost a little chalice as well, and the heat as well. Trying to keep that temperature down on the tank.
So what sort of things are you doing at the moment for your heat problem?
First of all, part of the beginning of the week, I've got a fan above the tank up here. I've got 2 fans in the sump, and then I was putting, the blue freezer blocks you can get.
Yep.
I was putting those in a Ziploc bag, putting them in the sump. But that was only keeping it round from 28 down to about 26 and a half. So yesterday I went and bought an air conditioning unit from Lidl's, and that's really, really worked.
I didn't know Lidl were into marine equipment.
No, it ain't got a fish on it. That's why it was £149 instead of £349.
So no fish tax in Lidl. They're not putting that on the adverts, are they?
Now, apart from that, I made some dosing containers, and I made some do-it-yourself manganese and set up another dosing pump for it.
So the manganese, when you say you did a DIY, we need to save that little snippet for another couple of weeks' time, because that's
right.
That's information that you're just going to give out. We're talking about. Are you ready for this, John? We're talking about blowjobs on the internet.
Blowjobs?
Wave makers, John. They're blowjobs, are they not?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've got some big blowjobs, but only in my tank. Only in my tank.
So you brought it up last week that I've not got a wave maker in that tank that's not got no light this week. What wave makers have you got in your system? And sell me the concept of a wave maker, John. Come on, sell me it.
I buy Jabo ones.
John, I can see why we're going to get along.
They're brilliant. They're ridiculously cheap compared with. Look, I bought an MP10 secondhand off one for my 3 foot. I didn't like that. I had 2 MP40s I bought secondhand for this tank. Well, I sold them to a friend even before I set the tank up. I don't like MP40s and that. And I bought 2 off AliExpress, 2 Jabo wave makers they go up to 22,000 litres an hour.
Which version are they, John?
Which version?
Are they the SOW? They now do a 3, a 4, an 8, or a 15?
No, these are EOW.
Yep.
22M.
EOW 22M. Which is, are they on a Chinese plug?
No, English plug.
English plug.
You just
Right,
choose. You can choose whether you want an English plug or not. And they came fairly quickly.
Yeah,
They arrived
flabbergasted
in 2 weeks.
of what size they are in relation to what you could buy from like an English shop. Yeah, we'll do that. So how many have you got, John? How many have you got in that? Is it 4 foot behind you or 5 foot behind you?
5 foot. I've got
5
two
foot.
of those.
How many have you got?
I've got 2, and then I've got a small wave maker in my sump, and I've got another small wave maker at the back to go behind the rocks.
Okay. Why have you got a wave maker in your sump?
Because it was getting a bit dirty on the surface. Look, there seems to be plenty of flow.
Yeah, loads of flow.
And they're turned down as well at the moment.
So which chamber is your wave maker in the sump? The down to the sump, the up to the sump, or the middle?
It's on the right hand side next to the skimmer, heading towards the return pump.
Okay. Right. So do you suffer with excess detritus in your sump?
No.
Is that because you're blowing it all back into the header tank?
No, I think it's because I've got a good skimmer.
Okay.
I've got a MaxSpec Duo, which Gaza influenced me to get it. Bought it second hand because they're like £700 new. I'm paying that for anything.
No, we're at the cheaper end of the hobby.
Yeah. It's. I think I got it for 180 quid or something, or 200 quid, something like that. Still a lot of money, but. Hi, Gaza.
Yes. So your recommendation for cheap reefing is Jabo?
Mine is, yeah.
Oh, we've got Gaza in the comments.
Evening, Gaza.
Yeah, we don't listen to Gaza unless he's live on the internet. No. So what since there's only 2 of us tonight, what would you suggest? I've got 2 options. Now I've got a Jabo SOW8, which is quite one of the bigger power heads in the Jabo range. It's not a 15, but it's an 8. Or I've got a MaxSpec 2K Jaya, the one that you can wiggle about and it does an up and a down and a left and a right.
I've never had a Jaya.
What would you advise?
Gaz's put, he's not cleaned the glass yet, so he can't be showing his reef.
This is meant to be good internet content. I don't care about your glass.
The thing is, Gaz, nobody's going to watch it anyway.
Nobody's going to watch it. Exactly. Get yourself on, kid. We're building a platform. I don't care about your dirty glass in the background. You need to come and tell me what I'm meant to be doing with the 3 foot that's behind me.
I've never had a Jaya.
You've never had a Jaya?
No. I see Keith's got one, hasn't he?
Yeah, Keith's got a Jaya.
Yeah. No, I've never had one, so
you're not into the. You're not into the being able to push one side up and one side down and do different bits and bobs. And
I quite like the look of. I know Mark Ocean Sea Products. He put a video up with a Jaya, on his.
Yeah, that way and oscillating. Yeah,
I quite fancy that. But it's all money, isn't it? It's all money.
Well, it is, but the money aspect of the hobby and the coral health of the hobby are two slightly different things. And there's a lot of companies out there that are pushing products for coral health, but a Max Spec Jaya and a AI Orbital are technically the same product, but one's massively expensive and one's not expensive. I'm not sure that they do a different thing. D&D have just brought out some wave makers that look very similar to the Neros.
Yeah.
MP40 for the win. Well, let's just call him out. Let's just call him out. Gaza says MP40 for the win. What do we think, John?
Well, Gaza knows I sold 2 MP40s to Tom for £160 for 2. That's what I think about them.
Okay,
I don't like them.
So we're of the same opinion that Gaza's got far too much money and he's all the gear, no idea.
It's not just the money. I just don't like the pumps.
And
the amount of people that have them, and they come away from the glass, and not for me.
The best part about my live stream is when people are in the comments, I could do whatever I want. I could say whatever I want. And in politics, they say, what do they say? Well, he's not here to defend himself. So, but we're live on the internet. He's not here to defend himself. So, yeah, he ain't got a clue what he's doing. MP40s, Lamborghini money. Jabo now do a rip-off of the MP40. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, go on.
There was one guy on the stream week before last, I think, and he was showing that the rip-off one, he'd got 4 of them, and the magnets on 3 of them all split.
Ooh, and which stream was that?
On the Reefers Network, I think. Oh, Harry's here. Hi, Harry.
Evening.
You all right, mate?
So this is the good bit and the bad bit of the internet, because sometimes it's actual people that are in the hobby that are dealing with life experiences, but then there's other people that are trying to push products. Jabo, we both said that we would use Jabo, whether it come from a shop or whether it come from the internet, which is a Chinese brand. We've now got available to the UK a rip-off of the MP40, and everybody was like, MP40 this, MP40 that, MP40 blah blah blah. MP40 is a £450, but a Jabo isn't. So how many people have had the Jabo that are willing to come on the internet and give it the thumbs up? Because there's cost to this exercise. And the simple reefer, as we've both said that we are, and the cost side of it, the little 3-foot that's behind me, would you, as a brand spanking person into the hobby of 8 weeks, go out and put what's an MP10 nowadays? An MP10 nowadays has got to be at least £250, something like that.
Yeah.
Would you at 8 weeks into this hobby put £250 into it?
No.
No.
No. Oh,
exactly.
We've got Matt on. Norfolk Reefer as well. Harry West, Gaza, we're all on tonight.
Let's get the Norfolk Reefer's wife on. We're not interested in the Norfolk Reefer. We're interested in his wife. I'm only joking. If we ever meet, don't you be giving me that. So the cheap option of putting a wave maker into the 3 foot, if we were going to go brand spanking new, we would either do a Jabo at, say, 80, 90 quid, 80 quid, 90 quid, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go for the. I know there's a new Nero out, isn't there? Something.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Oh, Norfolk Reefer. We've covered that. Have you got one, or are you now scaremongering the internet that the wet side fails? I've not spoken to anybody that says the wet side's fail. That's got one. Do you know people?
No, but also look at Keith's comment.
Oh, go on. Which one?
His MP40 magnet split as well.
Oh, let's put that up. We'll give Keith a thing, because Keith's just basically turned around and said your MP40 splits as well. Oh, dearie me. Lot of people slagging off this imported wave maker. Is an MP40 worth the money nowadays, or is the Jabo rip-off something that is an unbranded thing like cars, an unbranded thing from China? And are we now jumping on the bandwagon? Because there's a lot of people in this hobby now that are jumping on the bandwagon of this product or that product, and it has to be this and it has to be that. But these are people that have been in the hobby for potentially 4-5 years. If we're having a proper chat to the brand new Reefer at 8 weeks, that tank is it 8 weeks or 9 weeks old? I think it's 8 weeks old. We're both thinking cheap.
Yeah. No, I would.
Would we go cheap?
I wouldn't buy anything new. I don't think I'd buy anything brand new for a new tank for a beginner.
Okay. So the cheap side of the hobby and getting people into the hobby is one way of doing a live stream, and then there's people that will give you the tops and bottoms of the best product on the market. But the best product on the market isn't particularly the first year of being in this hobby. There's a lot of people that don't get past the first year but spend an absolute fortune on the hobby. So do you know what my personal recommendation at 8 weeks is?
What's that?
I'm going to wait another 4 weeks.
Oh.
Oof. You weren't expecting that, were you, John? You weren't expecting that.
No, I've just been looking at some of the comments down here. Harry reckons he bought his Nero's second hand. Wish I bought new Jackods now for the angles, and the AIs have faulty cables.
Oh.
Yeah. And Gaza just doesn't like he doesn't like the cables in the tank. Well, I don't even look at the cables in the tank. I look at the fish and the coral.
He doesn't like the cables in the tank. So
A
that
lot,
then,
a lot of people don't know. That's why they buy them.
no. So that's the visual. But if we're now drawing down into the cable in the tank, that brings on another conversation, because everybody has cables in their tank, whether it be a heater, whether it be what else is cable driven in there? Maybe an auto top off if it's above and below if it's not in and it's above and below the level of the water. So the conversation that we're having tonight is a little bit defunct, but you were the one that brought it up, John, telling me that I needed to have a wave maker at 8 weeks. And I've decided that I personally would like to put a LPS coral in my fish tank before a wave maker. Is that controversial, John?
What kind of LPS?
Oh, we'll get onto that next time. Don't you worry, John. I've got plans. Don't you worry. We'll have an LPS SPS chat in a couple of weeks. Because a lot of people say that you need this and you need that and you need the other. But this is all education. And I'm not 100% sure, because the first time that I ever did a fish tank, to do LPS corals or to do SPS corals, you had to have a certain amount of flow in your fish tank.
Yeah.
Now I've got literally, I don't want to say corals to burn, but corals to influence the internet and to try stuff out. So do we need a wave maker for LPS corals? Would the return pump suffice? We may get who we got in the comments? We may get Gazasri to come on and strap a pair on.
I think you need it.
Oh, well, we'll find out, John, won't we? Because we're doing it all live to the internet. Now, we've had somebody that's dropped out tonight. He's got other different things to deal with. So I was going to have this conversation with him, because when I came up with this stupid idea of doing a 3-foot fish tank live to the internet, he turned around and said, am I going to cheat? Am I going to do things in the background that will make it that it's not a proper thing to the internet? But if you look at this tank now, John, let's just put it on. Let's just put it on. It's looking properly minging. It's properly minging. So I would like your approval, John, because you're the only one that's here tonight, to be able to.
You need 2 wave makers on that.
We'll see. Two wave makers on that now. So am I allowed to get into that tank this next week and just take a little scour pad or a toothbrush to the rockwork to get rid of the hair algae? I'm not going to do anything spectacular. All I'm going to do is make it so it's presentable, because being presentable to the internet is a big thing. People Gaz, are you going to Love for Reef? Because Norfolk Reefer wants to know. Didn't fucking ask me, did he? No. It's my live stream, and he's asking somebody else on a date. Oh, dearie me. So am I allowed to get into the fish tank and do a little bit maintenance.
Yeah, you don't need to have that on film, do you?
No, I was thinking that as well. As long as when the boss comes on, I can turn around and say, John said I could.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
You've got my permission.
That's fair enough. I'm quite happy with that.
The same as if you get an emergency, you need to deal with it, don't you?
You do need to do it, but the first couple of times that I did this fish tank, I did live updates, but then I soon got to the point where I couldn't be asked to do that, because setting up the cameras and doing everything and then pressing a button just to be able to like get a crab. There's some people on the internet, I'm not going to call them out, at all, that made a fucking Instagram video about turning a snail upside down. It's like, oh my god, it's fallen over. You must have seen that one.
Really? No.
No? Oh,
No.
Well,
if
you're watching, you may have seen that. So I'm doing water tests now, John. Voucher code, because we haven't got this week a coral bundle. So is your coral bundle still thriving, John?
Yeah, my friends is as well. Yeah. Doing fine.
Quality corals. So if we were to put a voucher code together, let's see what the audience think. All I need is a number. One number, 1 to 10. Gaza, Norfolk Reefer, put your one number in the comments. John, what's your one number, 1 to 10?
8.
8. Ooh, just
That's my birthday.
8, as in the month.
As in my birthday, a week on Monday.
Ooh, birthday. Ooh, so we've got a 9 and a 3. Okay. Keith, any input? Ooh, oh shit, this is going to go properly wrong. We've got a 7. I was only expecting a 4-digit code, but go for it. Keith, any number? He's not there. Right, so we're going to do, at the minute we've got 8, 9, 3, 7. I will add a 4, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably, what day are we on today? Friday, probably on Sunday, I'm going to put a vid. Oh, Keith, I've just picked 4, so I'm going to have to now pick a different freaking number. John, you need to sort out this comment section, because I've said 4, and now we've got Keith saying 4. You're the comments master, and you can't keep up with the people. So I need to have a... Fuck it. Let's have 2 4s. And we've now got 4, 4, 8, 9, 3, 7. Right. So I'm going to do a video, let's say Sunday evening. And there's going to be a voucher code. It's going to go probably, let's say, up to about 10 o'clock, something like that. And we'll see what we can win or get a discount on, or whatever I decide to make up. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Right, John, we're on 25 nitrate. And we're on 0.1 phosphate. Are we happy?
Yeah, with the new tank, yeah. Yeah.
Like it. Should we introduce a new test this week live to the internet? Because I've not got an absolute Scooby-Doo of what this tank is doing until I do it live on the internet. Shall we introduce a KH test, an alkalinity test?
I don't think it's that important yet.
Ooh,
To be
okay.
honest.
Okay. John said don't do it. That's just scuppered my next 10 minutes of content, John. Cheers for that. Which coral should we do a deal on, John?
I've no idea.
Oh, I'm glad you've asked me.
Yeah.
Why don't we do it on a LPS coral, a Favia?
Yeah, I'm looked through your corals for sale lately.
They've not changed since last time, John. We're still making this up. I will try my best to put brand new corals on for you, but at the minute the same sort of stuff. We'd like flogging the same dead horse.
Yeah.
But would no, John, you're not meant to say yeah. You're meant to say no. They're inspirational corals to the hobby. Oh, you just can't get the staff nowadays, can you? Can't get
for the newbies.
For the newbies. Right. I need to scratch that because you've said I can't do a tank tour until you've done it with a rival platform. We've done that. Oh, are you ready for this, John?
What's that?
Are you into football?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, Man United.
Oh, sorry, John. You're breaking up. What football, John? Any other team that you want to support?
Doncaster Rovers.
There you go.
That's where I come from. So,
are you from Doncaster, John?
Yeah. Well, I was. Yeah. Not now, obviously.
Go on. Right. Let's just remove that one and then add that one back to the stage. So whereabouts in Doncaster are you from, John?
I used to live at Balby.
Oh, okay.
And then, next door to Dunsville.
Dunscroft.
Dunscroft, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Live there.
And then you went to Skeg Vegas.
I did, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've been back since. Only a couple of times.
Oh, so I'm a Doncaster boy.
All right.
Yeah. So
I
was born.
I probably left before you were born.
You probably left before I was born. Yes, definitely. So yeah, born in Doncaster, moved to sunny Scunny. Well, not sunny, on the outskirts of sunny Scunny. But we're going to do some football orientated competitions not competitions, like free giveaways, how many goals scored in a particular game for the World Cup. So Instagram, Facebook, and I'm doing a little bit more on TikTok nowadays. No, Keith, it's a big thing coming. Football. Keith says it's lowering the tone with football. It's not lowering the tone, Keith. It's just you're not into that sort of a thing. There's a lot of people in this world that will be tuning into football. Oh,
right. I need the toilet.
Okie dokies. We did say half an hour. Just before you go, John. Just before you go. Have we got a sign off for this week? Because there's only two of us. We might as well end it here at 35 minutes. Is that it? Is that all you've got?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
What have you done?
yeah. We will see you next time, peoples.